Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD, and today we watched Violent Night starring David Harbour. It is it's basically like a campy 80s action movie type, but the action hero of the movie is Santa, played by David Harbour, and it is fucking amazing. He's a Viking battle Santa, and it's amazing, and I love these kind of movies. These movies are right up my alley, and the stupid one-liners throughout the whole thing, before I go rant, I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked the gore was great, the action was great, but before I go on a whole rant about why I like this movie, I'll tell you why I like this movie and more back at the house.
Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
Hey guys! Merry Christmas, motherfuckers! Welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I am your host, Runtime HD, and today we watched Violent Night starring John Leguizamo and David Harbour as Santa Claus. David Harbour plays a Viking battle Santa, and it's amazing. But yeah, this movie is a action, like an 80s action movie type. Like I said in the intro, it really feels like an 80s action movie, and those are right up my alley. I love a classic 80s action film. This kind of had the style of a classic 80s action film in my eyes, because it had all the stupid one-liners throughout the whole film. You had Santa just murdering an entire firing squad of trained elite soldiers and him just bashing them to death with a flimsy sledgehammer. It's amazing. I love how ridiculous and dumb this movie is. And as you know, if you watch my channel, I fucking love stupid, ridiculous movies. I like serious ones too, but stupid and ridiculous is right up my alley, and this movie is definitely stupid and ridiculous. Because it's about an action star Santa played by David Harbour. How can you not love this? Like, I don't understand. It's just like, it's amazing. He just like murders like 30, this is an exaggeration, I don't know if maybe he does, but I don't know. He like murders so many people, and they're great. Some of the kills, like for the faceless soldiers near the end of the movie, they're kind of like obviously not as good as like the named characters' deaths, you know? Because there was like, maybe my favorite kill was like, maybe John Leguizamo's death. Also, spoilers, by the way, if you want to see this movie. Spoilers. I do spoilers every time. But there's a part in the movie where David Harbour and John Leguizamo, they're fighting. And they're like, because Santa has like this magic, like this Christmas magic thing where he can like touch his nose. And he goes up a chimney, right? And he's fighting John Leguizamo, and he's about to kill him. John Leguizamo's about to kill Santa, and he does that, and he grabs him, and they both go through the chimney, but since it only works for Santa, he fucking crushes him through the chimney, and like his torso, and there's like blood everywhere. It's like blood rain, blood snow, and it's a fucking amazing. And then it's like, all that's left is like a meaty little torso with little stubs for arms, and it looked so ridiculous. It looked so dumb, and I loved it. And then like, I just love it. And I also love how most action movies, they have like a fake out death. The hero like has a fake out death at the end of the movie, you know? Yeah, that's like in every action movie. Like, it looks like the hero's gonna die, and then the side characters save the day and, you know, do stuff like that. That's how all of them go. And don't lie to me. You know that's how they go. Probably. But, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna give a plot synopsis here. So basically, the plot is, Santa is depressed and washed up. He's an alcoholic. And he's saying this is going to be his last Christmas, right? Well, he's saying that he doesn't want to do Christmas anymore because he it's just that he doesn't have the spirit anymore, you know? He's not like, he doesn't want to do it, he's just not happy anymore. He doesn't want to do it because, like, nowadays, people are all about consumerism and greed, and they just want money and all this. And he just doesn't want to do it anymore because nobody has the Christmas spirit anymore. So, and then it leads into another scene with, like, a struggling family situation with a little girl, the father and the mother, who are not getting along very well. The mother and the father aren't getting along. And then they go to the dad's grandmother's, not the dad's mom. It's not his grandmother. The dad's mom, they go to her, like, very high guarded security, maximum security mansion, and they meet up with his family, and they don't really get along either. They're all kind of like assholes, all of them. And then John Leguizamo has like a heist going on because there's a bunch of money in like a bunker underneath the mansion, and he wants all that money. And then he like kills all her guards, and then Santa's there. He's delivering presents, and then he gets caught up in all of it. And then he starts fucking shit up before he gets the shit kicked out of him a little bit. And then throughout the movie, the girl is actually given a radio. The little girl, she's given a radio by her father that has like it's like just a walkie-talkie, but it has a connection, a personal connection to Santa himself, right? Like you can talk to him. And eventually he finds a radio off one of the heisters that he kills, and then just so happens he picks up her radio signal, and throughout the whole movie he's talking to her on the walkie-talkie. And so eventually the bad guys are like, oh my, who is this guy? He's killing all our, he's like this Santa guy. I hate this guy. Like, you know, generic villain. Like, we want to kill this guy. He's bad. He's ruining our plan shtick. Then before that, the grandmother of the girl, who's the owner of the mansion, she says, oh, I have a kill squad. You guys don't even know what you're getting into, or whatever. And then that builds up to the kill squad actually betrayed the grandmother, and they are on John Leguizamo's side. And the only reason they did that is to give Santa a bunch of people to kill in one scene, which is true. He kills like 20 people in a shed with a sledgehammer. And it's great. And he grinds 2 of them on a wood chipper. It makes no sense, but it's amazing. And he kills them. He picks off, and then the girl kills one of them because she sets up booby traps like Home Alone, rated R Home Alone, which I feel like is like something that somebody should do. You know, they couldn't name it Home Alone, but I feel like somebody should make like a rated R Home Alone. I think that would be great. Because like for real, unless you're an immortal unless you're an immortal being, there's no way you can survive the shit that the guys survive in Home Alone. But maybe they are immortal. But yeah, she kills one of them, and then Santa kills all the kill squad guys except for there's a couple of them left, but then they just also get killed by Santa later because they're like faceless soldiers. Except for the leader, he's like a bit of a side villain, not really that important. But I mean, he kind of is, but I don't really even remember his name. But yeah, a bunch of shit happens. Santa gets the girl back to her mom and dad after he kills 2 of the other bad guys who were like the named bad guys who were a part of the heist and weren't just faceless soldiers. Then he chases after John Leguizamo and the leader of the hit squad. The mom and the dad make up. They get in a fight with some of the soldiers. They kill the soldiers. And then David Harbour gets in a fight with John Leguizamo, and John Leguizamo finally has the revelation that he's fighting the real Santa. Throughout the whole movie, he's been denying that it's the real Santa. There's no way it's the real Santa. It's just a guy. It's just a guy who's dressed up like Santa. But then at the end, he's like he hates Christmas too. He's like literally evil. He's like human Grinch. He's literally the Grinch. He's like, he has a one-liner, Christmas dies tonight. It's like Halloween. It's like Halloween. Evil dies tonight. But, yeah. Then he gets in a big fight with John Leguizamo. He kills John Leguizamo, as I described earlier. Then he gets shot by the evil hit squad guy. Then the grandma kills him. And then it looks like Santa's gonna die. And then with the Christmas spirit, they bring him back to life with, like, Christmas magic. And also, and he's like, and he doesn't know how it works. He doesn't know how it works either. But, yeah. That's basically the gist. Also, he, like, rides away on his sleigh into the moonlight to give kids presents. So it's nice. So this movie was really fun. I highly recommend it for any fans of action or like you just want to have a good time. I highly recommend it. And I just think that this movie is just really enjoyable. You know, I was smiling like throughout the whole film. I was really smiling the whole way through. Because I don't think there was one scene that I didn't like. I think every scene was enjoyable to me. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it, and I think you will too. I highly recommend it if it's playing at a local theater of yours. Yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. So I think I should get to the rating. I'd rate this film probably like a 7.5. I know I give everything a 7.5. I know that's like... that's everything now, but, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, you know, thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you like it. Subscribe, share with your friends, turn those notifications on. What I meant to say was, if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, tell me which hate me in the comments. Signing off. And don't forget to come back next week where we review another Christmas movie. Joe Begos's Christmas Bloody Christmas. And I went rant. I did rant. I am a rant. I myself am the embodiment of rant. I materialized out of a rant.